So are you also running a robotics training center? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Chatflow, and in this video we are going to understand how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your robotics training center business. So like you, I'm also running a same business and we regularly receive user queries on WhatsApp, but this is such a time consuming and a tedious task to reply to those same WhatsApp messages over and over again. So to solve this problem, I've simply created a Pabbly Chatflow WhatsApp chatbot, and now whenever my user sends me a message, an automatic reply will be sent towards my user. So if you also want to create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll show you how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for a robotics training center. This smart chatbot can handle student inquiries, share the course details, assist with the enrollment, and answer technical questions automatically around the clock. So let's jump in and build a chatbot that makes your communication seamless and your operations smarter. So as you can see that I have already created a WhatsApp chatbot for my own robotics training center business. And first I'm just going to show you the proper working of this WhatsApp chatbot. So for that I'm just going to open my WhatsApp, and let's say I'm just going to message them hey right over here. So I'm simply going to message them hey, and once I'm just going to send them this message, it is saying hi there, welcome to RoboMind Academy. So over here it is giving me three options. If I want to view about the courses, I can go towards this view courses, and it is going to give me all the course details. And further, if I want to view about the projects, I can go towards our projects button right over here, and it is going to respond me accordingly. And further, if I want to book a demo, I can go towards this book a demo button, and now it is going to respond me accordingly. For that, it is asking me for my full name. So let's say I'm just going to simply share my full name, which is test user, and I'm just going to send them my full name, which is test user. And after sending them my full name, it is asking me for my email address, which is test@pabblytudes.com, and I'm just going to send them my email address. And as you can see, it is saying perfect, one of our team members will email you shortly with the demo session information. And further, if I want to contact their team, I can go towards this contact team, and it is going to respond me accordingly. So yes, this is the powerful WhatsApp chatbot which we are just going to create in today's video. And if you also want to create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own business, then for that you have to watch this tutorial till the end. So to do this, we are simply going to open a new tab, and I'm just going to open the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow simply by searching pabbly.com/chatflow in my browser. And now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow, and over here we are just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free, and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here I am an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in, and now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Chatflow because I want to automate WhatsApp conversations effortlessly. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Chatflow account. And once I'm just going to click on this access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to get started with this Pabbly Chatflow WhatsApp chatbot, we first have to add a WhatsApp number inside our Pabbly Chatflow account. So to add a WhatsApp number, we are simply going to go towards this add WhatsApp number button. And over here it is giving me two methods to add the WhatsApp number. A video tutorial dedicated towards both of these methods have been attached in the description box below. You can check it out and add your WhatsApp number. I have already added my WhatsApp number, as you can see. So I'm just going to move in forward and create a WhatsApp chatbot. So to create a WhatsApp chatbot, I'm just going to go towards this left side of the bar of my Pabbly Chatflow account. And over here you're going to see all the features offered by Pabbly Chatflow. So if you want to learn about any of this feature in detail, a video tutorial dedicated towards each of this feature has been attached in the description box below. You can check it out. Today this video is only going to focus on how to create a WhatsApp chatbot. So for that I'm just going to open the flow section of my Pabbly Chatflow account, and now I'm just going to create a new flow. For that I'm just going to click on this add flow button, and once I'm just going to click on this add flow button, it is opening a window something like this. And first I'm just going to name my flow. So for that I'm just going to click on this edit flow name and name my flow as this WhatsApp chatbot for robotics training center business. And now I'm just going to start this flow. So to start this flow, we have three options. Either we can use keywords, regex, or a template. So if you want to start this flow with the help of a template, you first have to create a template. In this template section, once the meta approves the template, you can simply select that template right over here. And further, whenever your user is going to reply to that template, your flow is going to get started. The next one which we have is regex. So regex means regular expressions which help your WhatsApp chatbot understand what a user is trying to say by matching specific keywords in their message. And the third one which we have is keywords. So to enter the keywords, over here I'm just going to simply type the keywords and then press enter. And now whenever user is going to send a keyword which is this, then automatically the flow is going to get started. But today I'm just going to start this flow with the help of a regex. So I'm simply going to enter my regex pattern right over here. So I'm just going to use this regex pattern. So you must be wondering, what is this regex pattern? So what is going to happen is that once I'm just going to select this as my regex pattern, now whenever my user is going to message me anything, be it a long paragraph, be it a short paragraph, be it a single line, or be it a single word, now whenever my user is going to message me anything, automatically this flow is going to get started. And further, if I'm just going to switch on this toggle button, automatically this is going to be done for the case sensitive regex. So it is not mandatory to switch on this toggle button. You only have to switch it on for case sensitive regex. Now I'm just going to move on further. Now what I want is that whenever my user messages me anything, I first want to send them a message something like this. So to send them a message like this, I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, select the content type as text plus button, and now I'm just going to enter the message. And also in this message, you can see that I have bold some text. So you must be wondering, how did I bold this text? So to bold this text, I'm just going to add the star in the starting of the text and in the end of the text which I want to bold. And after bolding this text, I'm just going to move on further. I'm just going to add buttons in this message, which is view courses, our projects, and book a demo. So to add these buttons, I'm simply going to click on this button which says add button, and I'm just going to add 3 buttons. And one by one, I'm just going to enter the text in all of these 3 buttons. So the first one is view courses, then the another one is our projects right over here, and the third one which we have is book a demo. So one by one, I'm just going to add all of these 3 buttons, and now I'm just going to set up the message for all of these 3. We are just going to start with view courses. For that, I'm simply going to drag and drop this view courses, select the content type as text plus button, and I'm just going to enter the message for view courses, which is this. So I'm simply going to enter this same message right over here, and now I'm just going to move on further. Now in this view courses message, I'm just going to add 2 buttons, book a demo and contact team. So one by one, I'm just going to add 2 buttons. The one will be book a demo and the another one is contact team. So one by one, I'm just going to add 2 buttons right over here, and now I'm just going to move on further. Now I'm just going to drag and drop this our projects. Alright, for that I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, select the content type as text plus button, and now I'm just going to enter the message for our projects. So over here for our projects, I'm just going to send them a message like this. So I'm simply going to enter this same message, and also in this message I'm just going to add 2 buttons for book a demo and for contact team. So one by one, I'm just going to add both of these buttons in this message too. Now I'm just going to move on further, and now I'm just going to set up the message for book demo. So to set up the message for book demo, what I want is I first want to ask them for their full name. Alright, so I'm simply going to go towards this action notes. Simply I'm just going to drag and drop this ask question and connect it with this book demo. And now I'm just going to enter the message right over here to ask them for their full name. And now it's asking me to select the contact custom field. So you must be wondering, what is this contact custom field and how are we going to select this? So in order to select the contact custom field, you first have to create one. And how are you going to create it? You have to go towards this settings section, and over here you're going to get the option of this contact custom fields. You can simply open it and create your own. I have already created many, so I'm just going to select one from this only, which is full name. And if you want to learn more about this contact custom field in detail, you can check out the video given in the description box below. I'm just going to move on forward. I'm just going to select the full name format, which is text, and now it is asking me for the number of attempts. So I'm just going to keep it as 1 only, and now it is asking me for the validation message. So what happens is that, let's say I selected the format of the reply of this is full name is text, right? So now what is going to happen is that, let's say my user is going to reply in some another format which is not text, then this workflow is not going to move on further. It will stop right over here. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to send a validation message to my user that please reply in text format only, or this is an error, please send your full name again, or something like this. So you can also set up this validation message, and if you set up this validation message, you have to increase the number of attempts. I'm just going to keep it as 1 only because this is not the required field. I'm just going to move on forward. After collecting their full name, I'm just going to ask them for their email address. So to ask them for their email address, I'm simply going to drag and drop this ask question, connect connect it with this full name and enter the message to ask them for their email address. Once again, I'm just going to select the contact custom field as email, select the format to as email right over here. And after they send me their email, I'm just going to send them a message something like this. For that, I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, select the content type as text plus button, and I'm just going to enter this message. And now in this message, I'm just going to add a button of this contact team. So I'm simply going to add this button right over here which says contact team. And now I'm just going to move on further and set up the message for this contact team and book a demo. So I have already set it up the message for book demo. So I'm simply going to connect this book demo buttons with this message which has been set it up for book a demo. So I'm simply going to connect it one by one, and I'm just going to move on further and set up the message for this contact team. For that, I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, and now I'm just going to move on further and set up the message for this contact team. For that, I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, select the content type as text plus button right over here, and I'm just going to connect it with all the buttons with set contact team. And now I'm just going to enter the message for this contact team, which will something be like this. Alright, so I'm simply going to enter this same message, and with this we have successfully completed our WhatsApp chatbot for Robotics Training Center business. And now whenever my user messages me anything, automatically this chatbot is going to get triggered and it is going to reply according to the options selected by the user. So yes, with this we have successfully completed this WhatsApp chatbot, and now I'm just going to save it from here. And once I'm just going to click on this save, yes, you can see flow updated successfully. And now I'm just going to test this WhatsApp chatbot. For that, you have to keep in mind that this button should always be switched on. And to test this WhatsApp chatbot, I'm just going to open my WhatsApp and I'm just going to clear this previous conversation and start fresh. Let's say this time I'm just going to enter a message as hello, I need help. So I'm just going to enter this message which is hello, I need help. And once I'm just going to send them this message, yes, this chatbot has got started, and further it is going to reply me according to the buttons I select. So yes, with this we have successfully completed this WhatsApp chatbot for Robotics Training Center business. But not only sending and receiving of WhatsApp messages, but this chatbot offers many more useful features. And to show you those features, I'm just going to open the inbox section of my Pabbly Chatflow account in a new tab. And over here in this inbox section, you can see whole conversation which happened between the chatbot and the user. Not only this, you can also see when the message was sent, delivered and read. Not only this, you can also check that my user shared their full name and the email address right over here. Alright, so these details have been added in this contact custom fields. You can see the full name and also the email address. So not only sending and receiving of WhatsApp messages, but this chatbot helps you to collect the user information too. Such a useful feature, right? So now go try this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own Robotics Training Center business, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Chatflow. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.
So not only this, but with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, you can create multiple chatbots which are tailored to your specific business needs. So now if you have any questions, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Chatflow.